Derrick Jaxn is back with an update that nobody asked for. Y'all want to talk about it?
Let's talk about it.
Shawty, come and swing my way. We ain't gotta waste no time now, baby. Put that all in my face. I just wanna bump and grind on you, on you, want you on my face. Shawty, come and swing my way.
I want people to have fun. Let's kick back. Let's get into a little tea. Let's not get too crazy, but let's enjoy the sip.
What's up, y'all? So some of y'all know me from doing story times, some of y'all know me from my commentary, and others of y'all know me from my spiritual tarot readings. Now, nonetheless, I have a Patreon that I want y'all to go check out because every video that I upload to YouTube is automatically flagged by the algorithm. Not to mention the fact that I'm black and LGBT, but that's a commentary video for another day, child. Okay? So over on patreon.com/STORYTIMES, I want to be able to offer y'all early uploads, extended versions of videos, story times, both old and new, as well as exclusive content. Because best believe that there is a lot of tea I be wanting to get into, but I would like to keep my channel. Okay? And I'm going to leave it at that. So do me a favor and go sub to my Patreon. Now, also, for those that don't know, I am psychic. I'm an intuitive healer, a light worker, as some would call it. Baby, I'm gifted, okay? I used to run a channel called Alana Souls for a few years where I would put out intuitive messages, predictions, zodiac readings, but now I'm starting to transfer all of that content over to this channel and merge those entertainment and spiritual worlds. So I did want to inform y'all that I do offer personal alignment readings featuring tarot, astrology, and other divination tools. And, you know, once in a blue, y'all can catch me on live. We could get a quickie reading done as well. Now, if you're stressed out, confused in your life direction, unsure about your love life, career, money, going through your Saturn return, even if you got a fake friend of you, I can help you. I consider my alignment sessions to be spiritual therapy. Let's break you down to help build you back up. Okay, let's figure out who you are and where you come from to understand where it is that you're going. How many times in life do we get to a certain age or past a certain obstacle and wish that we would have known XYZ ahead of time? Well, now you can. So if y'all don't go book a reading with me on my website, thealignedsouls.com, and allow me to whip that butt back into shape and align you back to your highest good and highest soul, baby. I love you all for real now. And HD boo.
But let's get to the Chi-Chi, the Kiki, the internet bull.
What's going on, y'all? It's Santana, aka Cha-Cha-Cha-Cha-Chi-Chi. And we are back for a Let's Talk About It, okay? And we're going to talk about this very, very briefly, okay? We're not going to spend too much time on it because at the end of the day, y'all still going to do what y'all do. And y'all still going to be out here dating dumb and being obsessed over some dick. Yeah, I said it. Okay? But before we go ahead and continue saying it, make sure that y'all go like this video.
Red light, green light, red light, oh. Red light, green light, red light, oh. I don't do yellow, cause it's so mellow. If I don't say hello, you know from the get-go. Red light, green light, red light, oh. Red light, green light, red light, oh. I don't do yellow, cause it's so mellow. If I don't say hello, you know from the get-go.
Now, listen, Derrick Jaxn became popular over the last couple of years. We're not gonna go too much into detail about it because I didn't necessarily do a video about it back then. And listen, him and his dumbass wife, they went viral because I guess he was caught cheating on her, something like that. And then the fucking helmet of salvation. And listen, y'all remember. Let me see if I could go ahead and find a quick picture to put up. Y'all remember this right here. Just give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Y'all remember when this meme was going viral everywhere. All right. This is Derrick Jaxn, and that is his wife, right? And a couple of months ago, if not a couple of weeks ago, but I feel like maybe like a month or two ago, his wife, well, his ex-wife actually came out and everybody tried to do the whole protect black women thing and woe is me thing because she came out just talking about everything that she had been through, blah, 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 blah. Because at the end of the goddamn day, we saw this shit happen and we still had a Carly Russell. We saw this shit happen and we still had Carly Russell out there giving up her literal fucking life and acting like she was being kidnapped, okay, faking her own kidnapping in order to please a man and try to get a man's attention. So no matter how much we talk about shit like this, y'all still gonna be dumb and obsessed over fucking dick and centering and worshiping these ain't shit niggas. But I guess, okay. So if we take it on over here to look, I ain't even prepared. Talking all that shit and I ain't even prepared. Okay. If we take it on over to the Shade Room, okay. The Shade Room is reporting Derrick Jaxn discusses his triggers in his past marriage that led to infidelity. As if it matters, because a cheating nigga gonna cheat anyways. Yeah, it just is what it is. A cheating nigga gonna cheat anyways, and contrary to popular belief, because y'all love to be like, well, I mean, a man just gonna do what he gonna do and just think that's it. I mean, they are, but at the same time, bitch, don't make it worse. Do not make it worse. Do not get into a relationship promising X, Y, and Z, and they get mad when that nigga go seek some booty because he can't have yours. Come on now, let's wake it up. Because in 2023, y'all love to be like, my body, my choice. But like, girl, no, it's, you know what? Ooh, because I don't want to get canceled today. I don't want to get canceled today. But y'all love to be in a relationship with people, then switch it up and then get mad and then try to my body, my choice, protect black women. And it's like, well, baby, part of you being in a relationship is compromise. So if you're not giving up the booty and the man wants the booty, and you knew that this man was a sex addict when you first got into a relationship with him, then hello, he's gonna be cheating. Because if he ain't getting the booty from you, he's gonna be getting it from somebody else. Because you 9 times out of 10 don't even know this nigga well enough to believe that he's not gonna go out there and cheat. Hello? Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and get into it.
In intimacy. And so how I would express my affection off towards a woman, except in intimacy. And so how I would express
I feel like he's saying something, but I need to
aggressive energy towards a woman, except in intimacy.
Okay.
And so how I would express my
it is that he's saying
have aggressive energy towards a woman, except in intimacy. And so how I would express my affection oftentimes was aggressive. Like I want to pick her up. Yeah. I don't just kiss her. I pin her up against the wall, put my hand around. I'm not trying to get graphic. Yeah. There's context here. So, come up behind her and hug on her, kind of aggressive.
Now pause, because I bet you his bitches right now that's probably listening to that getting wet. I bet you his bitches right now that's sitting here in the comments like, oh, he ain't shit. But listening to what he's saying, knowing damn well that shit that they done fucking fantasized about. What bitch don't want a nigga that's gonna pick them up, sling them around their shoulders, have them jumping off fucking shower rides like Mimi? What bitch don't want that? That's probably why I still hella bitches in his DMs right now. That's why even his posts, it don't matter what he say, what she say, it's always gonna be a Carly Russell out there. I could go to Carly Russell's ex-boyfriend page right now, and I bet you that it done went up from 60,000. Last time I checked, he was at 66,000. I bet you the shit probably at 80, if not 100K right now. Because bitches is thirsty, and bitches worship dick. But let's go ahead and get back into it.
But that would make her really, really shut down. I ain't never been so sensitive to rejection because we all get rejected, but this is the first time I felt that. And what felt safer was to go out and at least have friendships with other girls. Just the conversation felt like receptiveness, like acceptance again. Mm-hmm. But those loose boundaries turned into no boundaries. So, if we continued to clash and she continued to pull away or what have you, and I'm not getting no answers or whatever, especially in my prideful state, I'm thinking, man, she got me effed up. So I'm over here doing the right thing and she over here acting like I ain't nothing. So now there's a party tonight or there's a girl on campus and then she got her own dorm room. And that's whenever I started messing around.
Which is interesting. Now I realize something. You were trying to be on the straight and narrow and that aggressive personality that you had, because she told me, she told us on the podcast that she had experienced a rape 2 weeks before y'all met.
Everything that happened that was really painful was really one long repetitive pattern. Right. Me feeling rejected.
Now wait a goddamn minute, because that's where we're gonna fucking pause it, because you're not gonna sit your ass up on a platform and say, oh, before I met this man, before I got in a relationship with this man, I got raped 2 weeks before and want me to feel sorry for you. No, the fuck I don't. No, the fuck I don't. No, the fuck I don't. Because I don't know how many times I'm gonna have to keep telling y'all in 2023. We ripping the Band-Aid off. We're not going to sugarcoat over here. We're not. Just like I felt the same with the whole Lizzo situation. It's like, and how I felt with the whole Nene versus Bravo situation. What you're not going to do is endure what the fuck you went through and then go on and then try to cry victim later on after you done profited off the situation. Don't come out now talking about how you got raped before being with this man, then jumped into a relationship with this man. And then now all of a sudden we're supposed to feel sorry for, like, I'm sorry, because to me, it must not have been that bad then. Because to me, it sounds like you put 20 on 10. Like, that sounds fucking crazy to me. Do you understand how crazy that sounds? For you to be sexually assaulted like that, and somebody violates you like that, and then you just immediately go jump into a relationship and miss me with that whole, oh, sometimes you act irrationally, and no, fuck all that. Because she ended up marrying this nigga. I know I didn't just hear what the fuck I heard. I know he didn't just say that she got raped 2 weeks before they got together.
For this, that, and the other, and she handles, becoming okay again a certain way. But I didn't know certain forms of affection that were natural to me just felt scary to her, put her back in a certain space where, certain things that happen. So, yeah.
And that's so interesting. It's like,
well, I mean, of course you didn't, bitch, because y'all only knew each other for 2 fucking weeks before y'all got... Girl, I'm just doing this video just for clicks and views because y'all still gonna go out into the world and make still make the same dumbass mistakes. He's sitting here just because I can tell everything that he's saying isn't genuine. I can tell everything that he's saying is, oh, I done read the book, I done read the manual, I done went to therapy, learned a couple of things, and now I'm gonna use it to my benefit. Like, it's not coming off genuine to me. It's coming off very much like, I learned a couple of things, I know a couple of fancy words, I know how to make it sound seductive, and I know how to manipulate you in that type of way. And I'm not even that girl that's like, niggas ain't shit. I don't worship niggas, but I'm not the girl that's going, niggas ain't shit, and but nothing of what he's saying sounds genuine.
I'm getting understanding. It's like you have this woman who has experienced this huge violation of her body, her soul, her spirit, this brokenness. She meets this guy who she says she just loved the mess. She loved your dirty draws. You're wanting to
is that not a red flag? That should have been a red flag for both of them. Because to me, it's a red flag for him because this girl literally got raped 2 weeks before meeting me. And she wants to be in a relationship this bad. No, baby, you need to go heal. You need to go heal. So she should have took a codependent ass somewhere and healed. That's what the fuck she should have did. So for the girl even ending up in this situation, I don't feel bad. I feel bad that she went through what she went through 2 weeks before the relationship. But just because you went through what you went through 2 weeks before the relationship doesn't mean that now your mind stops working. Now you lose all common sense. Naturally, I would think that after being violated like that, one would sit their ass down and not even be able to trust anybody again, let alone want to be naked around somebody, let alone want to be open and affectionate and intimate with another motherfucker. So she got herself into this shit. She played right into the hands of a fucking predator. And I can't even say that he's a true fucking predator, because in order to be a predator, that means that there's a prey, right? There's food out there that you're seeking. Okay, you see your prey and then you pounce upon it. No, he didn't have to pounce upon anything. The food showed up right to his door. Like, is a bear really that big of a fucking monster if we're going into their habitat and destroying shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really fucking flabbergasted right now. Like, I'm really flabbergasted. I'm flabbergasted because I was prepared to get up here and call Derrick Jaxn all type of ain't shits, and he still ain't shit. But I didn't know that this was the backstory with that lady. I had no idea that she had only 2 weeks of healing before she jumped into a relationship. No, we're not going to sit and solely blame this on the man. That's what we're not going to do. That's what we're not going to do. We're going to blame this on that dumbass bitch. I'm sorry for what you went through. I really am. But you're a dumb bitch. And we need to start ripping the Band-Aid off and calling shit what the fuck it is. Because that's why shit like this keeps fucking happening. That's why. Don't y'all get tired of hearing about how niggas ain't shit and this, that, and the third in 2020 fucking 3? I'ma say this every video. I've been hearing women say the same shit, especially black women on black platforms. I've been hearing y'all say the same goddamn shit that I was hearing when I was a child and my mother was getting her hair done in the beauty salon. I'm tired of it. Maybe if y'all started holding each other accountable or holding these niggas accountable, instead of just looking at each other and saying, well, he's a good man, Savannah. If he gonna cheat, let him cheat in peace. And da-da-da-da-da. How about we switch up what we doing. See, I'm a goals-oriented person. I'm a solution-focused person. Black people love to sit and then complain when shit hit the fan. No, baby. If I already seen a problem, if I already seen that my mother, my auntie, all the other women in my family done went through shit with ain't shit niggas, at what point am I going to say, you know what, that could happen to me? Instead of me sitting here thinking that I got this bomb ass pussy and because I cook good and I look good, that a nigga just going to stay and not going to cheat on me like the other women in my family? How about I put some preventative measures into place? How about I change up something different? Maybe it's our dating style. You okay? Like, how about I start focusing on breaking a generational curse? Because I'm pretty sure that lady, even before meeting with this man, and I'm not going to say that she caused the rape on herself. I would never say that. But I'm sure that she's made some less than smart decisions. Like, you don't have this one traumatic event happen to you and all of a sudden you start thinking irrationally. No, she's been like that. Even before that crazy ass heinous act that happened to her. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know what to say because like what? What? That is crazy that happened and 2 weeks later you in a relationship. Yes, this nigga ain't shit. Yes, this nigga should have been like, okay, she's clearly not ready. Yes, he might have looked at her as a mark, like, okay, somebody I can take advantage of, but girl, I'm sorry. We not gonna protect black women this shit. We not. Because when I hear stories like this, so y'all just gonna keep on getting your ass kicked and waiting until that happens to then want to complain when you could have prevented shit to begin with. You got molested, then jumped into a relationship with somebody you did not know. It takes two to fucking tango.
Show your affection. You grabbing her by her neck. You being aggressive physically. From a sexual standpoint, she's getting nervous. She's getting triggered on all levels. Don't even realize that she's being triggered like this. She's closing up rejection to you because you've experienced that growing up. Mom, you no longer.
Because on paper, all of this shit makes sense. Okay, you have a rape victim that jumps into a relationship and the guy's level of affection is being aggressive, okay? She shuts down because she's not realizing, for whatever fucking reason, even though you just got raped two weeks ago, she's not realizing that it's triggering to her. He views it as she doesn't want him. So he starts cheating on her. Like, all of it on paper, it makes fucking sense and I get all of it. At the end of the day, nobody is clean in this situation because everybody needs to deal with their trauma. Both of them do. Okay. Deal with she has codependence issues and he has abandonment issues. And that's typically how it goes. I spent 2 years on my Alana and Soul channel when I was running that YouTube channel, teaching and telling people about that and doing personal readings about that. And in every single person on this earth, everybody deals with either codependency issues or abandonment issues. And typically, feminine energies deal with codependency and masculine energies tend to deal with abandonment issues. It's in everybody and it's inevitable. And it shows up throughout your life. It's not only in relationships, but it shows up throughout your fucking life. People think, oh, I don't have codependency issues because I'm not even with somebody right now, or I don't have a problem with letting my spouse go out there and do whatever. I trust them. I don't need to be calling them 24/7. Okay, well, codependency may not show up in your life in that type of way, but it might show up in terms of you staying in situations for way too longer than you need to. How many of y'all out there got fucking friendships that was expired 10 fucking years ago, but because, oh, we friends and loyalty and or blood is thicker than water, you still holding on to people that should have been left 20 seasons ago? That's codependency. Abandonment can show up in your life in ways of like, you afraid to, it's not only let shit go, but like, let me see. Because abandonment shows up a lot of times with guys and power dynamics. And it's just like wanting to have all the control because you're scared of something being lost from you, right? Look at Candy Burris on Real Housewives of Atlanta. She has abandonment issues. She works 20 jobs because she's afraid of money and success abandoning her. What if I lose it all today? That is abandonment issues. So please do not think because you're not in a relationship or because it doesn't show up in your relationships that it does not show up in your life, period. But it comes like everybody in life, no matter who you are, has either codependency or abandonment issues or both. Trust me when I tell you. And it manifests in more than just your love relationships. It can manifest in relationships with family, with friends, with your relationship to your job, with your relationship to hell, having a computer. Okay, you might be holding on to a computer that's 20 years fucking old. Okay, 20 years fucking old. Knowing that you need to get a new one, but you scared to. But all of this is fucking crazy. Yes, on paper, it makes complete sense as to why everything played out the way that it did. You got somebody that was sexually assaulted like that. 2 weeks later, they get into a relationship. This person is trying to please them and show affection, but that affection is triggering to them because, hell, they rushed their healing process. And now this person is out there cheating, and that gives way an excuse for them to cheat. And like, I can understand it all. They're both dumb. They're both dumb.
Is kissing you and tucking you in bed at night, rejection. So now you're like, well, now I'm going to go self-medicate. I have this history of looking at porn, and now the way I self-medicate is watching this. So now I'm going to do the outward extension of that.
Yeah.
Now I'm over here hanging out with girls. One thing leads to another. Now you over here smashing. Now it's triggering her. How did she ever find out when you first cheated on her?
I don't have aggressive energy towards a woman except in intimacy. And so how I would express my...
And that's pretty much it. Let's go through the comments. He's not even talking about what led him to cheat during their marriage. He's talking about how he was cheating even in college with her. Stop blaming her. That's on you. Dude, you fumbled your wife in public. Next case, you have to be deeply wounded to still support this man. It's like, and this is what I'm talking about. This is why I say a lot of y'all are retarded. It works both ways. It's both of them. This bitch was... Listen, let me just shut up before I get canceled. Let's continue with these comments. Ladies, take note. This is narcissism. There's not a shred of accountability in any of what he said. It literally is all her fault in his mind. This man is talking about cheating on this woman since college. He's almost 40. Grow up. You should have left her alone and gone and been single instead because you're only worried about your desires. So nobody's going to talk about the fact that this girl got raped and immediately jumped in a relationship. They're both wrong. They're both wrong, but it's comments like this and her not taking accountability, which is exactly why it's going to happen again and again and again and again and again. Call me a dickhead for saying that, but it is. It is. It's going to happen again and again and again and again and again to other people, other women, because instead of looking at the situation, yeah, he could take accountability. Okay, cool. But at the end of the day, she was victimized and immediately jumped into a relationship. Was this man supposed to be her king, knight in shining armor and save her? No, that's not realistic. That's not reality. Maybe if we spent a little less time trying to create that whole Disney princess and guys are supposed to worship you and let's have a husband with a wife and a dog and a white picket fence and an American dream. Maybe if we stop trying to buy into all of that bullshit, maybe we could be a little bit more realistic. Niggas is terrorists out here. Somebody literally terrorized you for your fucking body. Less than 2 weeks of you meeting this man. I don't care if it was 2 months, 2 years. It was still clearly too soon to then go and jump into a relationship. And I don't see nobody in the comments like, now wait a minute. He's trying to still finesse women with this interview, which I agree with. He is, and he's a piece of shit. But at the same time, nobody is... That's crazy, y'all. This is crazy. This is crazy. Like, nobody's going to pick up on nobody. So it's just, again, this is what I mean when I say it's just a hate men. No accountability whatsoever. If she's pulling away, it's for a reason. As a man, it's up to you to find out the root of the problem and resolve it. No. I would think that it's on you, baby. If you got touched sexually and that fucked up your life, you shouldn't even be looking for a relationship. That's not on anybody else but you. Now, once you get into a relationship and it becomes deeper and y'all had that connection and whatnot, okay, cool. We can start talking about how, okay, well, let's have a conversation about what I'm feeling, da-da-da-da-da. But like, what are you doing even jumping into a relationship after you just got sexually assaulted? I'm about to just end this video here because I promise you what I have to say is it's just, I don't want to offend nobody. But at the same time, it's like, listen, Listen, they say no child left behind, but I'm gonna need people to go back to school. Okay, I'm gonna need everybody to stop getting passed and pushed through the system anyways. Okay, we need to hold some of y'all back because looking at these comments, this is all lack of accountability and bullshit. The woman had been assaulted. If she wasn't completely open to your aggressive form of love, either change it or leave her. Doesn't excuse cheating. I didn't hear him say it excuse the cheating. It doesn't excuse the cheating at all. And that's that, like, people still aren't understanding it. He's taking responsibility. He's literally saying, like, this is what led to me cheating. Yes, he should have either just left. I feel like he should have just left. That's the problem. Y'all are too focused on chemistry instead of compatibility. If you don't match somebody, you just don't match somebody. It's not about you changing for that person. No, y'all just not a match. Stop trying to fit puzzle pieces into puzzles that it don't fit into. Go play a different game. It's that simple. It's that fucking simple. But when it comes to this situation right here, it's like that lady had been assaulted. That is on nobody but her. He came in, took advantage. He shouldn't have. But nobody told her to jump into a relationship after not being healed. And the fact that nobody is saying that is fucking crazy. And it's not that he's not taking accountability or responsibility, and it's not that I'm even caping for him. He's literally explaining what the fuck a therapist would literally say. Like, if he was my client, if she was my client, I would say it the same exact fucking way. This is literally what happened. You have somebody that was assaulted. You have two people that got together in October. One of them was assaulted 2 weeks before the two got together. They have no business being together because the person just got fucking assaulted, but here they are together. One person that wasn't assaulted decides to show affection. The other person that was assaulted realizes that the other person is triggering them. Just like y'all are saying that he could have changed up his behavior if he noticed. No, why do I have to change it? Bitch, I didn't know you got raped. Even if I did, this is how I show love. Why do I have to change who I am because of what happened to you? I don't even know you that well enough to care that deeply enough for me to change who I am. Not that you should anyways, because if it's about love, it's about love. But it's about compatibility and not just chemistry. Y'all wanted him to change up who he was when all she had to do was take a step back and say, I'm not ready because I just recently went through this. And I'm not ready for this relationship. The second that she saw herself getting triggered is the second that she should have said, I'm backing out. Y'all can sit and play this fucking niggas ain't shit game all damn day and play semantics and act like, oh, but that doesn't give him a pass to cheat. Okay, well, it sure as hell opened the door, baby. Because you should have known the fact that this nigga wasn't shit at the fact that they was together only 2 weeks after her getting raped. What is wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all? I don't get it. I feel like I'm living in a twilight zone. And all of these comments is the same. Niggas ain't shit. Niggas ain't shit. Niggas ain't shit. All of these comments is the same. Not one person is talking about her. And Derrick Jaxn says, when a woman tells her why behind the toxic behavior, she's sharing her truth. When a man tells his why behind, he's avoiding accountability. And I'm sorry, that's the God fucking truth. That's the God fucking truth. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. That's the God's fucking truth. This lady can come on and say what the fuck ever. It'll be protect black women. Let's rally around her. Oh my God, we gotta help her. Niggas ain't shit. Then a man comes forward and tells his side. Because you do understand that you can tell a story without making it seem like you're not accountable. Right? Like, everybody has a story. Everybody has a story. Just like we're all the villain in somebody else's story. We can tell that story without necessarily... But when a woman tells their story, they're sharing their truth. But when a nigga does it, he's avoiding accountability and you hate black women. And like, it's sad. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. Listen, I ain't got shit else to say. Let me know what you thought about this down in the comment box. But it's sad. They're both sad. But the way that y'all going off in these comments with the nigga ain't shit, protect black women, hold trope when baby, she got assaulted and she jumped into a relationship 2 weeks later. Why is nobody talking about that? That's why bitches be getting hurt every single fucking day now as it is. That's why. Because these niggas deal with abandonment issues and bitches be dealing with codependency issues. And instead of dealing with that, we just want to keep niggas ain't shit, niggas ain't shit, niggas ain't shit. Because ain't nobody learning from shit. Y'all say niggas ain't shit and then move on to the next ain't shit nigga who act like he is shit for the time being until you realize that he ain't. And then y'all complain and y'all move on, but y'all never actually fucking heal. You jump from ain't shit nigga to ain't shit nigga to ain't shit nigga. And then it happens between you, your sisters, your cousins, your aunts, and it keeps on going. And then it becomes a generational fucking curse because there's zero accountability and I'm tired of it. Y'all got to do better. Y'all got to do better. I hope y'all not... Let me go. Listen, people need to do better. I'm going to pray and hope that none of my followers think like this. But if there are women out there that do, I just pray to God that they get the help that they need and don't raise their daughters to be that dumb. I'm sorry. In no world is it ever going to be okay for you to get sexually assaulted and immediately jump into a relationship and then it's all the man's fault. Absolutely fucking not. That's what the fuck we're not doing over here. And that's two separate conversations. We can hold him accountable in a separate way, in a separate conversation. But at the end of the goddamn day, you were the one that was sexually assaulted. So it's up to you to protect yourself. The fuck is wrong with y'all? Let me know what y'all thought about this down in the comment box below. Stream my music, all of that. Y'all know how the shit go.
I'm trying to fuck now, so baby, let's dance. Fuck up my baby right here on my legs, man. I'm trying to take it